Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Tampa Bay taking on Kentucky. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And today's starter, Will Warren. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Derek Jeter will hit next. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Warren, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. They try another pitch out. Reigns on at first, nobody out. Swings through that one for strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2.
There goes the runner. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Judge makes the catch. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Going on.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at first, one away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Scott sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
That is fifth.
And Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
To third. And that's a foul ball. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that misses. And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Westberg gets it to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Corbin Carroll. Warren back to work. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Late on that fastball.
1-2.
Up the middle. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hunter Goodman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Second inning here. No score. That one to first. Caglione. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. Into center. Scott on the move. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Jason Giambi now at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's fouled off. May delivers. Ground ball right side. Westberg fires to first in time.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Yeah. Caglione.
That one fouled off. Here's your 1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That location will definitely do it.
2-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Right side. Caglione takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Strike 1. Next offering upstairs. Top of the third, no score. Bunted back towards the mound. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now here is Derek Jeter. 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No balls, 1 strike.
And he swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone.
0-2.
Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. That one
That's
missed.
a ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Left field. Reigns hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And that's ball 1. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just
2
doesn't seem
balls,
like
no
he wants to
strikes.
challenge him.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple
2
digits.
balls, 1 strike.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 down,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
the third
And
baseman,
now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
LeMahieu.
Strike there to LeMahieu. That one the other way. A dive, he's got it. New inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old. He's usually in right field. Today, starting at first.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Jason Dominguez digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's to third, LeMahieu. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikes. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
The left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
On the ground, Jeter. On to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here is Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1.
Judge.
Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. A single his first time. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Corbin Carroll. Warren back to work. First pitch swinging.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz on his way over. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here is Jordan Westburg. Swings through that.
0-1.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Westburg, the runner at first with 2 gone.
1-2.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Jeter. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here is Jack Caglione. Fly to left his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Napoli stands in now and watches strike one. On a line, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Scott at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Pendleton slings it across, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Oh, that got away from him.
Take your base.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Throw to second, tag, out at second. And another ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Just off the inside edge. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
With the tying run on at first. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Good eye in that spot. Jeter leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2-2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. He goes down looking. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and in, 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That's down and in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Here's the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2. Way high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And downstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
O'Hearn. And he's out on the tag. Aaron Judge at the plate. And Judge spoils that one. The other way, O'Hearn. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Jordan Westberg. Swings through that one out in front that time. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. And that one ripped to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-2.
Just missing there. And that is ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Jeter swings through it for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Third out. And we're back. Now here is Jason Giambi. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
No ball.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Jack Caglione. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Sends it to first, and that is the 3rd. We go to the 8th, and now Ryan O'Hearn. Hader back to work. Swing and a chopper. On the run, sends it over to first. In time, got him. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that's ripped for a base hit.
All over that one right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left.
In plenty of time to first. Bottom of the eighth, and here's the catch. Mike Napoli.
Now pitching. Goose Gossage.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Ball.
Next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. That one down the line and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. One out. Stepping in, Victor Scott. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. That one felt good. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Here the bottom half of the eighth inning. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gossage deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now
looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. James Wood.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Randy Rodriguez takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Lifted in the air out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Westberg digs in now. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're starting over. It's 2-2.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, left field. O'Hearn sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Raines, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Not
1 ball,
even
1
close
strike.
there. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Napoli down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th. Now the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. He'll circle the bases, and they walk it off and win it 3-2.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
The final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.